Hello, fellow entrepreneur. Today, the subject of my podcast is Start with Who, meaning the right person to the right place. First of all, I would like to do a simple recall. You know that Simon Sinek taught us about the golden cycle, meaning why, how, what, explaining that people don't buy what you do, but why you do it, pointing that before you get the success you deserve, with the early and late majority, you probably have to convince the innovators and the early adopter with the why. I want to complement the golden cycle with the who and the where. Indeed, before you move to the why, you need to know who you are truly. And I mean by that, finding the inner definition guiding your motivation to do business. It comes from the destiny most of the time, and people use spiritual initiation within their own life pathway to find their true self and the meaning of their life. For women, it's often before they give birth, and men around 42 years old. The second complement to the golden cycle is where. It is simply the market or the ecosystem, where the entrepreneur gets the business ideas or position themselves. So it stands for the environment of the business. I'm not a professional in biology, but if the golden cycle represents the brain with the why, how, and what, the who might represent for sure the pineal gland, and the where all the sensor within the living body, reading the stimulation from the environment. There are two ways to work this extension of the golden cycle that I call myself the marketing target. If you go from the where towards the who, you probably use entrepreneurship to achieve yourself, which represents the top level of the Maslow pyramid. This is most of the case in the formal entrepreneurship of liberal system. People have the money, but are looking for the sense of their life. Business is done by identifying a need in the market and finding a solution to it. So the journey is from the idea to the positioning. If you go from the who towards the where, you probably use entrepreneurship to breed or rebreed a heritage, which represents the basic level of the Maslow pyramid. This is most of the case in the informal entrepreneurship of the southern countries. People have the sense of their life, but are looking for the money. Business is done by identifying a gift that you master and finding a clientele to it. So the journey is from the ideal to the practicing. The two pathways do not lead to the same behavior. In the formal economy, the individuals might multiply business projects through adaptation and charisma effort, meaning innovation, in order to achieve themselves. In the informal economy, the individual might multiply business engineering through performance and promotion effort, meaning sales, in order to be successful in one main project. So the right person to the right place means that by starting with the who, your definition, one important thing is to be in alignment with your why, your objectives first. Then the how, the what, and the where should follow naturally. If the golden circle was a pipeline, the marketing target becomes a tunnel when the five parameters are aligned. The alignment helps you to be consistent in all what you do, from the attitude in your personal branding to the choice of financial levers to reach your result. That leads to have the right person who to the right place where. Finally, this is one purpose of the K method, which I define which define a new model for business management, replacing mankind in the core of economy. Thank you for listening.